It is not a sin to question tradition. It is a sin, however, to be afraid to. My dear esteemed viewer, I implore you to lay aside your fears, your trepidation, those misgivings that make you tremble and become nervous at the mere thought of the fact that the things that you have always accepted as doctrine, those tenets, those sacred cows that you've incorporated into your way of life as tradition, may in fact mean something quite different than what you have been led to believe. Let's take a look at a few things that have become traditions, perhaps to you, and see where we may have actually overlooked a healing truth by taking these things literally at the insistence of our religious teachers. Let's see what you think, okay? I'll give you a little time, have a little sip of your coffee. Mine's Folgers, instant and adequately heated. All right, that's better. Let's talk about following biblical instructions. But before we go down this path, let's agree on a few ground rules, if you will. You and I will not make up our own procedures for determining biblical truth. We will follow the instructions given by the Bible itself and go from there. Can we agree on that? If so, hit that subscribe button. On this journey, we're going to be frequently attacked by negative ETs. We are going to suggest that the things written in the Bible never happened. In order to do that, we must follow not only biblical instructions, but archaeological data as well as scientific evidence. Once we do that, we should be in a reasonably strong position to move forward along this path, you and I, my esteemed viewer. So how exactly does the Bible instruct us in evaluating its text? How does it do that? All of Jesus's words were symbolic. There was nothing to be taken literally. In Matthew 13, verse 34, all these things spoke Jesus to the multitude in parable, and he did not speak without a parable. He said that he would make things clear to his disciples. And we'll get into that a little bit later on in a future video. But here we see, as far as the text is concerned, it is symbolic. Be not a minister of the letter means not to take the scripture literally. In 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6, it says, who also has made us able ministers of the New Testament, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter killed, but the Spirit gives life. Do you want life? Do you want gnosis? Well, I think you should hit that subscribe button and stay tuned, folks. We're just getting started.
Namaste, namaskaram.